Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Conrad Gymnasium at Chelmsford High School. My name is Dan Nolan, and with me is my friend Eric Van Gelder, here to bring you the North Regional Semifinals of the MIAA Boys Volleyball Tournament. Tonight's matchup is an MVC showdown between the Chelmsford Lions and the Lawrence Lancers. As I mentioned, this is the North Regional Semifinal, which means that the winner of this game will move on to play in the North Championship game against the winner of Acton Boxborough and Cambridge Rins and Latin. That game will be held tomorrow, and the championship game is on June 2nd. Tonight's matchup is Chelmsford's third time playing Lawrence this season. They have yet to lose to Lawrence, so let's see if they can hopefully go for the three-peat. Chelmsford is undefeated this season. They are currently 20-0. Tonight would be a good time to pick up win number 21 on the season. Correction, that'd be 19-0. The Chelmsford Independent was incorrect. You may hear the cheers, the thunderous cheers of the chorus of fans on the Chelmsford side. That'll be Chelmsford's Tundra, which is brand new this academic year. I really wish we had it when we were in high school. All right, it looks like Lawrence will serve first. That'll be their libero. His name is Julio Vicente, and he's a junior. Start off with the float ball. It's dug by Michael Horath and set weak side. Strong set. That'll be a kill for number 4 on Chelmsford, Michael Horath. It's always nice to win the first point of the game. Number 20, Jackson Gamer will serve. He's a captain. Free ball coming over. Joe Markey puts the ball up. Ambrosino is set to Michael Horath for his second consecutive kill. Jackson Gamer to serve again. Lawrence is set weak side. And that ball will roll off the hands of Ambrosino for Lawrence's first point of this game. Number 8 in to serve for Lawrence, Tyler Cerullo. He's a senior. Joe Markey puts the ball up for Chelmsford, and Horath is set again, and another kill for Michael Horath. Eric, if you were the Chelmsford setter, what would you be doing?
Keep setting Michael Horath.
This is Eric Van Gelder, my friend who is a Chelmsford volleyball alum, and he knows what he's talking about.
Number 3, Marcus Rios hits it into the net. Chelmsford point.
As the Chelmsford fans will say, we love those. Horath to serve. Marquis Rios hits the ball up again, and it's dug by the libero, Colin Wang. Matt Kuda puts the ball down, and it's set back to Rios. Wang with another dig. Gamer in the back row will hit it, and that ball will land out of bounds. That'll be Lawrence's second point of this one. Marquis Rios to serve again. Gamer puts the ball up, and it's set outside to Joe Markey with a slap. And that'll be Chelmsford's point. Eric, can you explain what just happened?
Number 13 for Lawrence, Kristen Tavares, was in the net, which is an illegal play.
Kuda to serve, the junior. And that'll be another penalty, Chelmsford's point.
That's called a double hit, which is when the player hits not simultaneously with both hands.
Junior Matt Kuda to serve again. It's put up by Lawrence's libero and set outside That's a nice kill for number 7, Joel Carmola. Lawrence's number 13, Christian Tavares to serve. It's put up by Gamer. Set outside to Joe Markey. Blocked by Andy Enriquez, and a little bit of a miscommunication on the Lawrence side. Weak side set. Gamer puts the ball down nicely. It bounces off the ceiling, and they'll hit a free ball. Joe Markey again. That ball sails out of bounds over the head of the Lawrence player. Taveras again. He hits a nice roller to Ambrosino, outside to Joe Markey, and he tips it, but it doesn't make it over the tape. It's always frustrating for a hitter when he just goes for a light touch and it can't even get over the net. Gamer with the dig of the serve. That'll go back to Gamer, he'll put it down. That is Horath with an attempted dig. It falls just short. Lawrence is now tied with Chelmsford at 6 points. Taveras. Ball just barely sails over the net. Looks like it's going to Gamer. Rios with the dig, and the setter dumps it. Setter Enriquez back outside, and that is roofed by setter Josh Ambrosino, a senior. Bound for UMass Lowell next year. Ambrosino goes to serve now. Deep serve. Enriquez to the outside hitter.
Number 19, John Blake, was in the net there.
Substitution on the court for Lawrence. Andy Enriquez to serve for Lawrence. Michael Horath puts the ball up, and it goes weak side to Joe Markey, but he hits the ball out of bounds. Enriquez again. And it's a floater to Colin Wang. Ambrosino will set Gamer on the outside, and that ball will bounce off the tape. And there's a miscommunication between the Lawrence players, and that ball will fall. Chelmsford fans were happy to see that happen, and the game is tied at 8. Joe Markey to serve. To the libero, Enriquez to the weak side hitter, and that ball sails out of bounds. Joel Carmona on the hitting error, and Joe Markey will serve again. The libero sets to the outside hitter, Joe Markey with the dig. Ambrosino outside to Horath, and he pushes the ball. Let's see what the call is. It's Lawrence's point. Looked like there might have been a touch there on the block attempt, but I guess not. Carmona to serve. Horath puts the ball up, and Ambrosino will set it to the weak side hitter, Gamer. And it'll be roofed down by number 4, Hansi Soto for Lawrence. Carmona to serve again. Horath puts the ball up. Ambrosino outside to Horath, and it's blocked out of bounds by Lawrence, the number 38. Chelmsford fans chanting for Matt Kuda, who's just returned to the game for offensive hitting purposes. Libero, Colin Wang to serve. Enriquez to the outside hitter, Marquis Rios. That ball goes out of bounds. The referees have ruled it's tipped off the blocker. Chelmsford's Gamer seems to disagree, but certainly Coach Dibble seems to disagree as well. The libero for Lawrence with the high jump serve. Ball comes down. Gamer puts it up, and that will be a free ball for Chelmsford. And it's setter Josh Ambrosino digs the ball, but he can't get complete control of it, and that ball will sail. Eric, the server for Lawrence, is wearing a different uniform than everybody else. A lot of fans are probably wondering what for. As that serve goes into the net, why do the liberos wear different colored jerseys?
Liberos are only back row players, and they can't go into the front row. They come in for defensive purposes for the middles, and they can only serve once for a middle. Therefore, a middle has to serve at least once.
Well said. The ball just gets by Chelmsford's libero, Colin Wang. Lawrence's number 8, Tyler Cerullo, in to serve. He's a senior. Colin Wang puts the ball up, and it'll go outside to Horath. But that taps just off the antenna. That'll be Lawrence's point, as Chelmsford calls their first timeout. A lot of great games between Chelmsford and Lawrence have happened over the years. They certainly gave the team a hard time last year, and Chelmsford has played well against them so far this year. Hopefully they can pick up the slack right here, as they're down 13 points. No, sorry, they're down 3 points, and it's 14-11. The Lions are back onto the court after the direction of Coach Matt Dibble. He's in his 12th year. Cerullo to serve. It's a deep one to Gamer. That'll go to the middle hitter, Matt Kuda, with a nice kill. That's a nice display of Kuda's skills, as he was named an all-conference athlete this year for this volleyball season. One of the most feared hitters in the league. Nice float serve from Horath. Enriquez to set number 7 for Lawrence, and Horath will get a dig there. That ball will bounce off the block. Oh, and it appears Chelmsford has touched the net there. That'll be Lawrence's point. Rios to serve for Lawrence. Gamer with the set over his head. Kuda will hit the ball down and it bounces off the block. Lawrence to play it. Carmona. And Colin, it lands just in front of the diving Colin Wang. Great effort there, but it falls nonetheless. Marquise Rios to serve again for Lawrence. Jump. Joe Markey. And his hit is blocked downward by Lawrence's number 13, Christian Tavares. The Lawrence fans are excited to see that one. Rios again with his jump serve. And that ball will sail over the head of Jackson Gamer for a well-deserved rest for Chelmsford. Matt Kuda into serve. He approaches the line walking. And his ball will go out. One good deed deserves another, I suppose. The middle hitter, Tavares, to serve for Lawrence. Late substitution for Lawrence. Tavares serves to Gamer. Joe Markey slams the ball down, and it lands out of bounds just barely over the back baseline. Tavares again. Oh, yet another timeout is called by Chelmsford. Eric, what do you think seems to be the problem for them right now?
Chelmsford just needs to keep the ball in play and make sure that Lawrence makes the mistakes. Right now they're hitting the ball out. They just need to clean up their mistakes and then let's see what happens from there.
By the look at Coach Dibble's face, he's very confident in his players. Just not a lot of things have been going their way. A lot of the things you can't avoid, such as the net touches, are just really killing Chelmsford right now. Taveras with a floater. Oh, and Horath hits it barehanded. A little bit of court awareness troubles there for Horath. Lawrence is leading 20-13. Taveras to Horath. Ambrosino will set John Blake. And Andy Enriquez with the dump. That'll bounce off the hands of Gamer for Lawrence's 21st point. The dump confused. That ball's up. Lawrence's dump from Enriquez. Ambrosino to the outside hitter, Markey. Oh, and it somehow lands off the diving hands of the Lawrence player. Ball will land on Chelmsford's side. Horath. That ball bounces off the ceiling and Markey will make do with it. Nice recovery by Gamer. Oh, excellent dig by Michael Horath. And a dig from Gamer. Free ball coming from Chelmsford. An excellent dig and nice recovery by Colin Wang. And it'll tip over the blocking hands of John Blake and Josh Ambrosino. Jackson Gamer just cannot get there with the pancake attempt. And that'll be a 10-point deficit for Chelmsford. Joe Markey with the kill. Hopefully this can lead to a nice little shift in momentum. We'd like to see some good service from the all-conference setter, Josh Ambrosino. And a dump from Enriquez will lead to a weak side set for Gamer that lands in the back corner.
Jackson was the NBC Player of the Year this year, well deserved.
Let's ride this now. Ambrosino with a float serve to Camarona. And that ball will bounce off the block of Chelmsford and land. It is now game point for Lawrence, and Andy Enriquez will do the serving. And Jackson Gamer will retaliate with a beautiful hit.
Joe Markey to serve.
Rios with the dig. Enriquez will set the weak side hitter. And that ball will land in the right corner. And Lawrence has taken the first set of this one. Not very characteristic of the Chelmsford Lions. They'll have to do make a lot of adjustments and do a lot of recovering here in the next 3 minutes. Lawrence Lancers have taken the court and Chelmsford readies with their hands in. All right, hopefully they can shrug that one right off and return to their normal form. Lawrence is riding high right now for their last victory. Their victory in the last set. And Colin Wang is in for the first serve. Lawrence readies their defensive positioning. And the referee whistles him to play. The Floater. And the set to number 13, Christian Taveras, will bounce off Chelmsford's block attempt. Tyler Cerullo in for serving purposes. Wang with the service dig. Matt Kuda's ball will bounce off the block and land on Lawrence's side. Your NBC Player of the Year, Jackson Gamer, in to serve. The float ball will land on Lawrence's libero's forearms, and Taveras will hit the slide ball. It's coming outside to Michael Horath, and that ball bounces, and it bounces off the foot of Josh Ambrosino and soars out of bounds. Nothing you can really do there besides stick your foot out and hope for the best. That ball was coming down hard and fast.
Matt Kuda with another kill.
Michael Horath with a floater. Bounces off the libero. And a hard hit ball from the outside hitter of Lawrence. Joe Markey gets the set. And he's up with the block. Colin Wang hits the free ball. And Matt Kuda's ball is directed back at him by Christian Taveras. Lawrence will then take the lead 3-2, and Taveras will serve. Gamer puts the ball up. Matt Kuda hits the ball right down back at the former server. Absolutely no regard for human life. Kuda will now serve. And the tip ball is put up by Ambrosino. Gamer sets the outside hitter, and a smart tip that bounces off the net from Lawrence. Ambrosino will set the weak side. Kuda. The ball barely lands out of bounds. What looked like a very promising play was turned around instantaneously by Lawrence. Lawrence's setter, Enriquez, will now serve. Gamer puts the ball up. Ambrosino to Markey. That ball will sail off the libero. Ambrosino again outside to Markey. And that ball is directed downward by Lawrence's number 4, Hansi Soto. Enriquez to serve. A floater. Bounce off Horath. John Blake with the kill. Redirected off the block of Hansi Soto. That point will be for Chelmsford. Ambrosino to serve now. Libero set to the right side, the outside hitter. That ball will fall for Lawrence. Chelmsford's point. UMass Lowell bound Ambrosino to serve. Floater on the right side. And a beautiful dig by Ambrosino, but it bounces too high and hard off the ceiling. That wasn't a hit that Chelmsford wanted to take, especially having their setter take the first ball. Regardless, Carmona to serve for Lawrence. Gamer with the outside attack, and it bounces off the Gator attempt of Carmona. That'll be Chelmsford's point, and it is tied at 6. Joe Markey to serve. That ball will land inside the court, and it'll be Lawrence's point. Libero for Lawrence to serve. Horath with a hit, but it's dug by the Lawrence's libero.
Number 2, Andy Enriquez, was in the net after he jumped into the serve.
Now senior all-star Colin Wang to serve.
Also a captain.
Rios with the roll ball. Gamer to set outside to Horath. And that ball will fall off the pancake attempt by number 13, Christian Taveras. Wang will serve again, and Chelmsford has regained the lead here. Wang's floater is dug by Carmona, and it's set weak side to number 38. That ball will roll off the net and not make it to Chelmsford's side. How high's the net, Eric?
Too high.
Colin Wang. Ambrosino will take the first ball, and it's set to the middle for Kuda, who tapped the ball. And Lawrence, in an attempt to block the ball, has touched the net.
Number
That'll be
three.
Chelmsford's point.
Number 3, Marcus Rios, was in the net.
Alliance fans chanting, "You can't do that." Enriquez to set Taveras, and that ball will go right down to the floor on Chelmsford's side, past the diving attempt by Colin Wang. Tyler Cerullo again in for serving purposes. Cerullo's serve will go off Joe Markey. Set the slide ball to Matt Kuda. A beautiful kill that will put Chelmsford up by 3 points. Jackson Gamer to serve. Carmona to Enriquez to Taveras. That ball was blocked and it landed on Chelmsford's side. Very talented middle hitter, wouldn't you say, Eric?
Yes, he's a very good player.
Rios serve to Gamer. That ball will go up to Kuda, and it's blocked back down to Josh Ambrosino, but it's useless. The ball came down too fast. Chelmsford aligns themselves defensively, and Rios will serve. Gamer up. Looks like that ball's coming back to him. And Carmona will hit the ball off the blocking attempt by Ambrosino, who will set it to Kuda with the tip. Enriquez sends it back over, and it's going outside to Michael Horath. The ball soars out of bounds. Kuda hits the ball down, and it goes right on past Tyler Cerullo. That will be Chelmsford's point, and a very dramatic one at that. Michael Horath off Lawrence's libero, and Taveras will hit the ball down to Gamer off the dump attempt, but that ball is blocked and bounced off the hands of Joe Markey. Taveras to serve. Gamer. Ambrosino to the libero. Colin Wang will push that ball over. Carmona will put the ball down, and that'll be Lawrence's point again. They'll regain the lead in this set, 13-12. Taveras. Set middle to Kuda, who will have to tip it. The ball was low. It bounces off the ceiling, and Enriquez is going to hit the ball over. That ball will land out of bounds. It'll be Chelmsford's point. NBC All-Conference Matt Kuda to serve. Joe Markey will tip that ball over, and it'll land on Lawrence's side untouched. Oh. There's an argument on Lawrence's side.
They're saying that it was an illegal play by Joe Markey. He reached too far over the net to tip that over.
Enriquez to Kuda. Gamer will hit the ball off the libero. And Carmona, it's dug in the back row by Matt Kuda. And his back row attacks it. Number 38 for Lawrence, he rolls off the tip. Chelmsford plays the ball to Joe Markey. Lawrence has touched the net. That'll be Chelmsford's point. Long rallies always end in just a way that you do not want to see, especially if you're the Lawrence Lancers. Score's tied at 14 here. Enriquez sets to Tavera. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Soto. Soto will receive the kill. Carmona, the junior, will now serve for Lawrence. It's dug in the back by Horath. And Gamer is set outside, and that ball is ricocheted back in Chelmsford's direction by Soto. They'll try it again, coming from Carmona. A floater is dug by Kuda in the back row. Gamer is set outside. That ball is put over by Enriquez. And Kuda's set in the back row, and it's a let ball that Enriquez can do nothing about.
Scores 16-15, Lawrence.
Junior Joe Markey to serve. Dug by Carmona. Enriquez sets to Soto, and that ball will be misdirected, and it'll land out of bounds. Joe Markey again. That ball is slammed down. The block attempt by Jackson Gamer is successful. Joe Markey will serve yet again. Chelmsford now has a lead, 17-16. Rios is blocked by by Blake and Gamer. Horath tips the ball. It's coming outside to Horath again, and he'll push it. Kuda in the back row. It's dug by Carmona. And that ball looked like it was about to go out of bounds, but Kuda probably made a smart play there. Gamer with the tip, and it lands for Chelmsford.
Number 16, the libero, tried to have a pancake dig. Unsuccessful, as the referee said it hit the floor first.
Markey doesn't know his own strength as that ball sails out of bounds. Service to Kuda. And Gamer keeps the ball off the net, and Gamer is...
Free ball coming over.
Gives him the free ball. Oh, and the double touch will kill Chelmsford's rally right there. Vicente to serve for Lawrence. Horath will hit the ball over. Vicente with the dig. Enriquez to the middle hitter, Taveras. And Joe Markey cannot get the ball off of himself there. Goes off Joe Markey. Horath will keep it off the net, and Ambrosino will dump it over. Rios with the roll. Gamer to the back row. Kuda off Carmona's hands now. Vicente hits the ball. Ambrosino to Gamer, and it's blocked back down by number 13, Taveras.
Timeout by Coach Dibble.
Well, what looked like a promising game for Chelmsford this set, they now find themselves down by the deadly 2 points. Hopefully Dibble's timeout will serve them well here. Vicente will serve for Lawrence. Horath. Back out to Horath. Ball's blocked downward by Taveras. He's quite a force to be reckoned with. Trying to hit the ball over a skyscraper out there. Vicente with the jump serve. It's beautiful and it lands inbounds. Lawrence now needs 3 points to win. Another jump serve, Wang. That ball sails over into the hands of Marquise Rios. Josh Ambrosino sets backward to Jackson Gamer. Horath to Ambrosino, to Gamer with a tip. And it'll land in front of the frustrated Vicente. I'm sure he's disappointed he let that one go. And that'll be Chelmsford's point. Colin Wang will now serve. Off of Vicente, now to Enriquez, and down ball to Taveras. He thunderously slams that ball down. The Lawrence fans are excited. The score is 23-19 Lawrence here in the second set. Chelmsford will call another timeout. Got to do anything you can to slow down that momentum. If you're Coach Dibble, what are you telling the players right now?
All they need right now is to calm down and make one pass, put the ball over, and then just see what goes from there. Just keep playing their game and see what happens.
Return to the court. It'll be Lawrence's serve now. Tyler Cerullo will do it. Markey, Wang, and Gamer in the back row, ready for the serve receive. Markey puts the ball up and it'll bounce off the ceiling. There's a free ball coming. Gamer desperately tries to get it over and is successful. Enriquez puts the ball down and is stuck by Markey. Horath sets it over his head, and Kuda's ball is somehow blocked back downward by Taveras, who is having himself a ball game. Chelmsford can't seem to get it past him now, and Cerullo will serve for Lawrence's game point. It's set to Kuda, who whacks the ball off Taveras' hands. Enriquez jumping sets it outside to Rios, and Enriquez will hit the ball down and a land past Josh Ambrosino. Lawrence has won that set, and Chelmsford finds themselves 2-0. That is a feat that I tend to doubt has happened yet this year. Eric, do you think that's even happened yet? Has Chelmsford even been down by 2 sets yet this year?
I don't believe so, Danny. This is probably the first time all year that they have been down.
This is really uncharacteristic of the Chelmsford Lions. Last time these two teams met, Chelmsford took them down in 3 sets. They're gonna have to win 3 more if they want to even have a, well, obviously that would happen, but still, I don't even know if Chelmsford has been to 5 sets with a team this year. The Chelmsford fans hoping for a comeback right now. The Lawrence fans are excited. It looks as if they might take the Chelmsford Lions down in 3 sets. The undefeated Chelmsford Lions at that. Both teams will return to the court. The referees will check to make sure the correct players are on the court right now and not the substitutes. Lawrence's libero, Julio Vicente, will now serve. Vicente. That'll go off of Gamer to Ambrosino. Back to Gamer with the tip in the middle, and that ball lands nice and flush. Gamer shrugged that that landed as if, all right, I'll take that. Now Gamer to serve. Off of Rios to Enriquez. Chelmsford on the net touch there. Those have costed them all night long. Coach Dibble looks upset about that. Cerullo to serve for Lawrence. Off of Joe Markey now. Ambrosino will set the weak side slide ball to Kuda, but it's dug. Enriquez with the dump. Oh, Kuda is forced. Now Rios, his ball is blocked down. Horath. And Kuda slams the ball down ferociously. Horath. Off of Vicente, now to Enriquez into the slide ball. It's wiped off of the block attempt by Kuda and Markey. That'll be Lawrence's point. Marquise Rios to serve. It's pushed over by Gamer now. And it's slammed down by Taveras. Rios will serve again, and it's a jumper. Markey with the pushover. Vicente to Enriquez to Taveras. That ball has landed on Chelmsford's side. Inbounds. Coach Dibble seems to disagree with the call. Nonetheless, it'll be Lawrence's point. Chelmsford fans upset with that call, and it's a jumper from Rios. That'll sail into the net. The Lions love that one. Nat Kuda to serve. Kuda with the dig, and it's slammed down by Enriquez, but it'll go out of bounds. That'll be Chelmsford's point. Kuda will serve again. Vicente's hit attempt sails over the heads of Kuda in the back row. Chelmsford now takes the lead. Weak side set. That's going to be a double touch, it appears, or a carry. Enriquez with the carry ball. Kuda to serve again. Off of Vicente, now to Enriquez, who will dump it. Gamer in the back row. That ball just barely misses the back corner. Oh!
The up ref had it inbounds when the flag had it out, so the up ref takes control, and it's Chelmsford point.
The Lawrence fans understandably are upset at that. Ball is slammed down by Carmona. Now Taveras will serve for Lawrence. Gamer to Ambrosino, outside to Joe Markey. That ball will be slammed down by Soto and Enriquez. Lawrence gains a point there, and Taveras will serve. Ambrosino dumps the ball over into Rios' hands. Now this will go to Carmona. Joe Markey digs the ball, and Jackson Gamer will put it off of the forearms of Taveras. And that'll be Chelmsford's point. It's a double touch by Enriquez in the set attempt. The Lions will take these all day long. All-conference setter Ambrosino to serve. Carmona gets the ball to land out of bounds. That'll be Chelmsford's point, and Ambrosino will serve again. And his ball barely lands in bounds. Carmona just decided not to take it there.
Timeout, Lawrence.
This is the first timeout Chelmsford's taken while being ahead in the game. This is a good spot for Chelmsford to be in while being up 4 points in the third set. From here on out, it's all or nothing. Coach Dibble and Coach Karen Altman give the boys direction now. Lawrence team has returned to the court, and Chelmsford will do so right now. Lions baseball team has just arrived to join the crowd of fans. Ambrosino will serve again. Oh, that looked to me like the ball landed in bounds, but I'm sure the line judge knows better. She's got a much better view of it. Enriquez now to serve for Lawrence. Ambrosino sets outside to Gamer, who will slam the ball down. That is good as gold, folks. Joe Markey now to serve. The all-conference junior with a jumper off of Vicente. Now to Enriquez. Weak side to Carmona. And Ambrosino will take the first ball there. Gamer sets middle back. Kuda. Unfortunately, Gamer has the double touch there. That's what happens when the non-setter has to set the ball. Carmona now. Horath. Gamer slams the ball down, and that'll go right off the block attempt of Rios. That'll be Chelmsford's point. Colin Wang to serve. Enriquez is set to Soto. Looks like it bounced off his fingertips at best, but it was good enough to get a point. It's 12-9 Chelmsford as Vicente serves for Lawrence. Kuda with the tip. Ball lands. Nope. All right now, Kuda. And that'll be a net touch by Lawrence. Gamer will serve. A jump float. Carmona. Block attempt from Kuda, and Ambrosino is unsuccessful. That ball will be wiped right off of them by Carmona's hit. Little defensive confusion there for Lawrence. Cerullo will be in. Markey takes the serve. Gamer will get the ball over. Miscommunication there between him and Ambrosino. Ball is slammed down by Kuda. Chelmsford's point. They're now up by 4. Speaking of things that are number 4, Michael Horath to serve. And it's blocked down by Kuda and Markey. Ambrosino to the middle hitter, Kuda, and that bounces off Vicente. They cannot control that hit, and Kuda appears to be heating up a little bit.
Lawrence looks to be getting frustrated with themselves.
Vicente to Enriquez, who will push it. Markey now with the free ball. Enriquez to Rios, and it's blocked down singly. Josh Ambrosino with a beautiful block. Keeps the Lions rolling here. Michael Horath to serve again. Wang, push from Gamer. And Markey will tip the ball over. Enriquez, and it's dug by Wang, but Michael Horath can't do anything as he runs after it. Chases the ball into the stands. Lawrence in a 5-point deficit. Marquise Rios will serve. Markey hits the ball down off Vicente. Jumps his point, that'll be a double touch. Lions are now up 17-11. Carmona's hit is somehow dug by the Lions and it is pushed back over. Horath. Makuda in the back row, and it's handled nicely by Rios. Enriquez to Cerullo. That ball's a lick. Just barely trickles over out of the diving hands of all three back row defenders for the Lions. Taveras to serve. Horath to Markey. That ball will be dug by Rios. Looks like the referee blew the whistle there. The ball landed out of bounds. There'll be some discussion there from Enriquez, the floor captain. That'll be Lawrence's point there. Inadvertent net touch by Jackson Gamer. And Enriquez will serve now. Horath to Ambrosino, outside to Gamer. And that ball will be, looks like it was bounced off the net. Lawrence's point there. Enriquez with the float off of Horath. Back row to Kuda. That ball will land inbounds. That's Shumpster's point. Joe Markey to serve with the jumper. Beautifully. Carmona whips the ball downward. That'll be Lawrence's point.
Score is 19-15.
Carmona serving in a 4-point deficit. Horath. Ambrosino and Kuda in the back row. That'll go right on down off of Carmona's dig attempt. That'll be Lawrence's timeout. The Lions go into this one needing only 5 points to win this set. Give them more hope for the game. senior captain Colin Wang will serve for the Lions on this one. Soto's blocked by Kuda, and the kick attempt will not fly for the Lawrence Lancers. This will be Chelmsford's point. I like where this is going. Wang, jump float. It's pushed outside to Rios, and it's blocked by Gamer. That'll be Chelmsford's point. It's 22-15. These are starting to look like the Lions that we know. Oh, and Lawrence's point there for the carry. Wang recovers, but he can't push the ball back over with his forearms there. Lawrence has regained only to a 5-point deficit. It's 22-17 now, and Vicente will serve. That ball will sail into the net.
Vicente looks frustrated with himself. Gamer to serve.
Rios' hit will bounce off the block attempting arms of Matt Kuda. Tyler Cerullo, the serving specialist of Lawrence. Doesn't look like much of a specialist there as that ball sails out.
Two straight serves out for the Lancers.
It's game point for the Lions as Michael Horath will serve. Goes off Cerullo now. Enriquez to Rios. Ball's blocked downward on the Chelmsford side. Lawrence will get the point there. Chelmsford still with a comfortable lead though. Rios. Gamer to Ambrosino to Kuda, who's blocked downward by Vicente. That'll be Lawrence's point again, and it's 24-20. Nice serve just over the net for Rios. And Joe Markey will win that one for the Lions. Score was 25-20, and Chelmsford will take set 3 of what looks like may go to number 5 now. We can only hope. All right, and we're back. Looks like Colin Wang will start this one for the Lions. It serves up. Carmona to Enriquez, and it's blocked by Kuda. Free ball coming from the libero, Vicente. Kuda is blocked. Gamer recovers. That ball goes down on Lawrence's side. That'll be a point for the Lions, and they'll start this one off in the right way. Gamer pushes it outside to Horath. That'll bounce off the block attempt. And it sails out of bounds, and Chelmsford will get point number 2. Colin Wang now. And that will be Chelmsford's point nice and quickly. It's an ace.
Chelmsford does their usual ace chant, which is a Bernie, a little dancing for them.
Which I believe has originated from the movie Weekend at Bernie's.
I agree.
Never seen it. Gamer to the weak side. That's blocked down by Gamer. Vicente will set weak side. Horak pushes it down, and Chelmsford now has a 4-point lead. We're on a roll here.
Chelmsford's starting to look strong again. Let's see what they can do from here. Wang to serve. Carmona with the dig. Number 3, Rios with a smart play to push it to the deep corner where no one was. Number 8, Tyler Cerullo in to serve. Joe Markey with a dig. Jackson Gamer with a weak side attack. Carmona with a back row. Hits it out. Smart play by Colin Wang, letting it go out of bounds. Jackson Gamer to serve. Enriquez with the slide, blocked by Matt Kuda. Lands in Lawrence territory, Chelmsford point. Gamer to serve, does his daily ritual. Little dump by Henriquez. Back row to Gamer, hits it over. And a nice little dump kill by Henriquez. Couldn't be dug up by Ambrosino. Rios to serve. Markey with the dig. Set to Kuda on a slide. In for the Chelmsford point. That one looked like it hit the line there. Could have been a close one. Luckily, it hit the line. Michael Horath to serve. Set outside to Carmona. Colin Wang with the dig. Josh to Joe Markey with a little tip. Played uncharacteristically by Enriquez for a bad dig, and that's Chelmsford point. Now it's 8-2. They're opening the set on an 8-2 run. This is a very good sign for Chelmsford. Michael Horath with the float. Matt Kuda and Joe Markey combined for the block. Carmona thought he had a dig, but he didn't. He's really mad at the referee on that call. Nothing he can do about that one, though. Timeout Lancers, scores 9-2. The Chelmsford bench is into the game now, and so are the fans. Everyone is standing.
This is certainly where Chelmsford and their fans expected them to be all game. Up by 7 points or so. Hopefully they can keep it up here. Chelmsford is certainly in good hands when they take a timeout. Coach Dibble's been with them for 12 seasons, but also Coach Karen Altman, a former national player and coach at MIT, among many other distinctive accolades.
Michael Horath to serve. Really needs to put this one in. Oh, after a timeout, always make sure your first serve goes in.
Doesn't really make the coaching look too good, does it?
And he keeps it in. Outside to number 1, new substitution, dug up by Markey. Coming over, Matt Kuda with a nice little block kill. Just tips it where the defense ain't. That's how he played it. Coach Matt Dibble likes that one. He has to be happy with how his team has played the last 2 sets. Cerullo with a dig. Little dump, dug up by Gamer, and then tipped up by Horath over to Kuda. Vicente with a dig. Going to number 1. Set to Kuda with a big kill there. He falls down, but he still gets the kill.
Vicente was left reeling there.
He was on his heels. He had to be on his toes. Michael Horath to serve again. Keep it rolling, Horath. Good serve to the back left. Nice little tip. Out. Tips it out. Chelmsford point. That looked like a close one, but the line judge was right on it. Carmona to come right back into the game for Martinez. Score is now 12-2, Horath to serve. Joe Markey with the hit, puts it in the middle. Carmona with a dig, digs it back up. Andy Enriquez now hitting, not setting. Tools the block and hits it out of, the block goes out of bounds to Lawrence point. Tavares to serve. Jackson with the dig. Kuda gets blocked, but tips it up, but no one's there. Tavares to serve. Float serve. Jackson with the dig. Matt Kuda with a 2-ball. Gets a kill. Josh is doing a good job mixing it up with Matt Kuda right here. Changing the sets and making sure that Lawrence defense is on their heels. Matt Kuda to serve. Serves it into the net. Lawrence point. Andy Enriquez to serve. Matt Kuda staying in the back row for some more offensive power. Enriquez to serve. Dug up by Horath. A little dump by Ambrosino. Carmona hits it out. Chelmsford point. Score is now 14-5, Chelmsford. Ambrosino to serve now. Float serve. Carmona, weak side. Horath with the dig. Josh to Jackson with a big kill off of number 3, Marcus Rios. He doesn't seem happy with himself there. The Chelmsford fans love it, so does the bench. Ambrosino keeps serving. Float serve. Serves it out of bounds. Carmona to serve now. Float serve. Dug up by Michael Horath. Set to Joe Markey, who hits it deep corner where no one is. Little miscommunication by the Lawrence defense. Number 7, Joel Carmona, said it was his fault in that one. Joe Markey to serve with a jump serve in the net.
Even still with that, this is Chelmsford's largest lead of the game. Things are turning around for them at the right time.
Michael Horath with the dig. Jackson with a tip to Enriquez. Vicente plays it to number 38. Josh with the dig. Jackson Gamer with a Josh Ambrosino and Matt Kuda had a miscommunication, which led to Jackson Gamer with a double touch there. Vicente with his serve. Matt Kuda with the dig. An overpass led to a block by number 13, Christian Tavares. Leads to Josh to Mike Horath, who gets a good big dig by Vicente. Out to Rios. Hits it off the antenna, which is out of play. Chelmsford point.
Bit of a delayed whistle there.
Christian Tavares with a kill off of Matt Kuda's hands. Jackson Gamer was there but couldn't get it up. Tyler Cerullo into the game for Lawrence, looking to serve. Hoping to go on a little run here of his own. Dug up by Joe Markey. Matt Kuda hits it out. Hits it out. Lawrence point, 17-11 now. Tyler Cerullo float serve. In the net and didn't get over. He looks frustrated with himself. His teammates try to cheer him up. Let's see if anything can happen. Jackson Gamer to serve. Tipped up by Horath. Set out to Horath. Hits it into the net. Substitution here for the Lions. Michael Horath is replaced by Mike McCarthy, number 5. He is a junior. Served into the net by number 3, Marcus Rios.
The Lions fans love that one.
19-12 now. Michael McCarthy just in the game. He's going to serve now. Stretches his arm. Float serve. Enriquez to Carmona, who just puts it over. Josh sets it to Jackson Gamer, who big hit, but dug up by Vicente. Then Matt Kudo with a hit. And then it's hit over by number 9, but it hit by 13, Christian Navarez, but it hit the ceiling, which is not allowed. Mike McCarthy to serve again. Float serve. Vicente with the dig. A little joust there by them two, and that's a little dig. Good play by McCarthy to keep it alive. Set out to Carmona. Blocked by Josh. Then hit down by Enriquez for a big kill for Lawrence. Christian Navarez to serve. Jackson Gamer with the dig. Joe Markey with a big kick. Tipped off of number 13, Christian Navarez. Looked like that one was going out there, but luckily he played that. Scores 21-13. Matt Kuda going to serve. Float serve. Played by Vicente. Over, played by Joe Markey. Set to Carmona. Deep corner in. Great play by Carmona there. Enriquez to serve here. Float serve, dug up by Jackson Gamer. Set to Matt Kuda in the back row. Tipped the net, but goes over. Vicente with the set. Enriquez hits it. Dug up by Matt Kuda to John Blake, who hits it out. Very close, but out.
John Blake, the lone sophomore, seeing varsity time for the Lions. Good for him.
Jackson Gamer with a hit. Dug up by Vicente. Hits the ceiling and hits the ground. That's a big kill by Jackson Gamer. Josh Ambrosino up to serve. 3 more points for the Lions, and they're push it to a 5th set. Back to Carmona. Hits the net and dribbles over. Jackson Gamer couldn't get there in time. Scores 22-16. Carmona to serve. Float serve to Markey. Back to Markey. With a tip that gets down. Vicente hits it up, but not enough. No one could get to it in time. Hits the ground.
And visibly frustrated are the Lawrence Lancers right now. If I were the Lions, I'd take very good advantage of that.
Joe Markey float serve. Jackson Gamer hits off his right hand and goes to the right. It's tipped out of bounds. Lawrence point. Number 16, Vicente to serve. Float serve. Dug up by Mike McCarthy. And then set back out to him, who has a monster kill. Just came into the game, and he's very fired up after that one. Game point for the Lions. Colin Wang to serve. Matt Kuda's now back in the front row.
This may send them into the 5th set.
Things are looking up for the Lions here. Carmona puts it over. Dug up by Colin Wang. Dives to the floor, gets it up. Carmona to set. Out to Rios. Colin Wang with the dig. Josh Ambrosino sets Kuda with a tip. that gets down. They all got there, but we're going to a 5th set here. The Lions are pumped. The Lions are very happy with this one.
Taking the boys to the 5th set here. Now the Lions certainly have the momentum with winning the previous 2 games, but as per the rules of volleyball, the 5th set is only played to 15 rather than the previous 25. So, as you can imagine, anything can happen here.
The Lions won the right to serve first. It's very big. Colin Wang will be the one to serve first.
And away we go here in the 5th set. It'll be to 15 points. Rios with the first kill, and Lawrence will obtain the first point.
Tyler Cerullo to serve. Float serve. Joe Markey with the dig. Back to Jackson Gamer, dug up by Carmona. Dumped over, Josh Ambrosino gets it. Sets it to Kuda, blocked up. Set up by Josh. Out to Mike McCarthy, who misses it. Nothing he can do there. 2-0 Lancers, Tyler Cerullo to serve again. Float serve. Joe Markey. Up to Kuda, blocked, dug up by Markey though. Henriquez sets Rios, puts it up, Jackson Gamer puts it over. Henriquez with a big kill.
Enriquez slammed the ball down with reckless abandon, and the Lawrence fans absolutely love it.
Cerullo to serve again, float serve. Joe Markey with the dig. Up to Kuda, the big dig by Vicente. Free ball if they can get it over, they can't. Nothing they can do about there. It hit a pipe in the wall, in the ceiling. Big kill by Kuda, and the score is now 3-1, Lawrence.
Jackson Gamer to serve for the Lions here. Good man to have in this situation.
Vicente with the
flies right under the net.
To Kuda,
to Kuda with the tip.
Comes over. Colin Wang with the set. Sets Kuda. Who puts it out of who puts it tipped. Who puts it tipped. Tipped by number 16, Vicente. He jumped up and then tried to duck at the last second, but the line judge saw a tip. Jackson Gamer float. Vicente with the dig. Henriquez pushing over it. Kuda with the tip. Free ball coming over. Doesn't make it over though. Vicente is very frustrated with himself after that beautiful pancake dig. He couldn't get it over. Jackson Gamer to serve again. Carmona with the dig. Cerullo with the set. Henriquez blocked by Matt Kuda and Josh Ambrosino. The Lions bench is pumped. They're all on their feet. Jackson Gamer to keep serving. Float serve, puts it over. Carmona with the dig. Sets it to no one. It's out of play. Played over by number 13, Christian Navarez, who just hits it out of play. Score is now 5-3, Chelmsford. Jackson Gamer float. Dug by Vicente. Henriquez with the 31 ball. Put over by Tavares for a big kill there. Rios now to serve. Jackson Gamer with a dig. Josh Ambrosino to Kuda, who hits it off of someone's head and then puts it over. Colin Wang with a dig. Jackson Gamer back row attack, hits it out.
This is going to be a fight to the finish. It's 5-5 now.
Jackson Gamer with a dig. Up to Kuda on the outside. who gets blocked but hits it up. Mike McCarthy with a diving save. Jackson Gamer puts it over. Mike McCarthy gets back on the floor. Almost makes another diving save. Scores 6-5 Lancers.
I absolutely adore the effort by Mike McCarthy there. He was on the floor twice in that one round.
Rios float to Jackson Gamer, who puts it over. Tip by Kuda. Miscommunication there. Enriquez just hits it over. After the 8th point in the 5th set, the teams switch sides. Whoever gets to 8 first.
The boys simply set Enriquez up with that one.
Rios to serve, float. Dug up by Gamer. To Kuda. Blocked. Lawrence point. Tipped out of bounds. Lawrence point. There's no intermission between the 8th point switch. Got to get right back into the game. There's no timeout here. Coach Matt Dibble calls a timeout.
I agree with Coach Dibble's decision to call a timeout there because Lawrence was starting to run away with it. They're now up by 3 points, which can be crucial. Lions have a bit of recovery to do. Hopefully the boys stay focused right now and aren't too down on themselves because as we've seen, the momentum can swing in any direction at any point in time. Rios to serve for the Lawrence Lancers. That
serves it into the net.
And short. Mike McCarthy been a standout in his few moments of play so far.
Mike McCarthy to serve, float. Rios with the dig. Enriquez with the push outside. Played over by Cerullo. Pancake dig by Vicente. Played up nicely by Markey. Dug hit by Kuda with the kill. Kuda with a big kill.
Very well-deserved point for the Lions there.
Joe Markey with a diving save there to keep it in the line side, and then Matt Kuda plays it over with a huge kill. Mike McCarthy to serve here.
Mike McCarthy now.
Float serve. Vicente with a dig. Dump over by Enriquez, played by Kuda back over. Dug out to Carmona. Blocked up. Markey with another play. Blocked up by Kuda. Back. Jackson with the set to Kuda. Hits it out. Hits it out. Scores 9-7 Lawrence.
Lawrence has a 2-point lead now. Taveras to serve. Gamer. Ambrosino outside to Markey. Slaps it down. And it bounces off Taveras' forearms. Enriquez to Cerullo, and it's tipped. Ambrosino to fight. Ball coming up. Mike McCarthy saves it, but Joe Markey cannot recover. Beautiful save there by Mike McCarthy, but unfortunately it flew just a bit too far. Not much you can really do there when you're lying on your back. Here comes Taveras again. Gamer. Kuda hits it just out of bounds. Lawrence now has a 4-point lead on the Lions. And they'll call a timeout here.
The Lions fans are saying it's not over yet. They have a "it's not over" chant going. 7-11.
I certainly hope it's not over. I get to watch this all night long. fans are on their feet right here. Taveras will serve again.
Float serve, keeps it in. Jackson Gamer with the dig to Makuta. Big kill,
That'll
tipped.
be a touch. Bounce off the forearms of Taveras and soar out of bounds.
Don't count out the Lions.
They'll need to run
Makuta to
with this
serve.
one.
Float serve. Carmona with the dig.
Slapped down by Soto. That'll be the Lawrence Lancers point as they edge closer and closer to the number 15.
Enriquez to serve. Float serve. Dug up by McCarthy. To Kuda. Dug up by Enriquez. To Carmona. To Soto. Kuda with a dig, but could not be played.
Number 2, Andy Enriquez will serve again. Here comes the floater. Gamer will handle it. To Ambrosino outside to Joe Markey. He'll tip it smart. Carmona to Enriquez, and that's going to be Chumster's point.
Double touch by Carmona. 13-9 now. Don't count them out. There's still a lot of volleyball to be played here. Josh Ambrosino to serve. Played
Beautiful
over.
Floater.
Set by to Gamer.
To Gamer.
Who Vicente with the dig. Gamer.
Wins the battle.
Gamer.
Net.
Gamer puts it over, and Soto was in the net. Timeout, Lawrence.
Can't imagine what would be going through their minds right now. Well, the Lions fans certainly believe that they will win. I only hope that the Lions themselves do too.
Josh Ambrosino to serve here again after the timeout. Rule number 1, keep it in here.
Now wouldn't be a good time to serve out.
Float serve, keeps it in. Carmona, Doug. Back to Carmona. Blocked out by Joe Markey. Game
this
point.
Will be game point for the Lawrence Lancers. It all comes down to this.
Carmona to serve. Keeps it in. Joe Markey with the dig. Over to Jackson Gamer, who hits it off of Carmona for a big kill. Joe Markey here to serve.
Just what the doctor ordered there for the Lions.
Joe Markey needs to go on a little run of his own here, though. Keeps it in. Carmona with the dig. Kuda with the dig.
And the ball trickles under the net as the Lions' undefeated season comes to an abrupt halt here in the semifinals on their home gym. But that was quite a game. They're shocked to see it end like that, but the boys are doing a terrific job keeping their heads up. Lawrence is certainly a worthy opponent, and they always are.
The friendly handshake after the game. So much respect between these two teams. They see each other all the time, and they play with each other in the offseason too.